Hello everybody, John over here. I hope everybody's fine on this sunny day. Today we have a 2000 point match against Ian. Say hello Ian.
Hello Ian.
Yeah. Ian's brought his Death Guard and he's going to fight my Imperial fists.
I'm going to show what a true Legion can do.
Yeah. And today we have a Scoreman. Say hello Ian.
Right.
There you go, he's going to run his Scoreman today for this. Right.
He's also rules man.
And rules man, yes. Right, so we'll be right back after looking at the armies. Right, here we are with the troops. We have my Imperial fists. There you go, look at them. So today I am running a battalion. We'll do HQs. We have Saiga, 2 lieutenants and a captain. On troops we have 5 intercessors of 5 men and 1 tactical unit. On elites we have aggressors and 1 redemptive dreadnought and 1 contemptor dreadnought, all WYSIWYG. On heavy support we have a repulsor and a 5-man unit of Hellblasters. So that is my Imperial fists. So now we will move on to Death Guard.
Welcome to the plague. So Death Guard. This is my Death Guard, obviously, because I'm playing them. So today we have a single battalion, and I managed to get 1,996 points and could not find that 4 points anywhere. I'm really annoyed. I'm also running these as the ferryman today. HQs, I have Lord of Contagion, who is my warlord. He has the warlord trait, the Living Plague, which does something in the game. I forget. Doesn't matter. He also has the ferryman specific relic, which is the ferryman's scythe, which gives him extra attacks. Next I have a malignant plague caster, who has Miasma Pestilence and Curse of the Leper. For troops, I have 3 squads of Poxwalkers, one of 19, one of 18, and another one of 18 because of points. Elites, I have a squad of 9 Death Shroud Terminators. There's 1 flail and 1 blight launcher in there. I have 2 3-man squads of Death Shroud Terminators because everybody does, so I have as well. I also have a foul blight spawn that has been upgraded to have the revolting stench vats, and I've also spent a CP on Plague Chosen and given him Rotten Constitution. Then there is a Tallyman, who I've also spent a CP for Plague Chosen, and I've given him Hulking Physique. This is just to try and make the 2 characters who don't have invulnerable saves a little bit harder to kill. Well, after that I have 2 Fetid Bloat drones with flesh mowers, because spitters are crap now. I then also have 2 frog units of Chaos Spawn. I have spent a CP on those as well. I've spent a CP on Grandfatherly Influence, basically gives them Disgustingly Resilient now as well. And then finally I have 2 Plague Burst Crawlers, both with entropy cannons and heavy sluggers. And that is my Death Guard.
Right, we're back after deployment. As you can see, Imperial fists on this side. What's the mission we're playing?
I was going to say, we are playing Sweep and Clear.
Go on Ian, you can describe it.
We sweep and we clear.
That's the mission. As you can see, Imperial fists are all set up here on this quarter. Round here. And you've got facing them, we have Death Guard. Round here, got Terminators. We have Blight thingy. The Daft Lad anyway.
I've got my Terminators in the line, and I've got my buffing characters that I explained in the mission, just basically following them along, is the top one. Yeah. And a squad of Death Shroud just for bodyguard rule.
Yeah, Poxwalkers galore. Because Ian loves painting Poxwalkers. So if you have any Poxwalkers you don't want.
As long as they're painted, yeah, absolutely. Spawn
down
just
there.
Sneaky little spawns.
Mortar, Fig, whatever you Poxwalkers here.
Stinky boys.
He's got his tanks.
Yep. And I've got 1 squad of Death Shroud in Deep Strike.
Yes, I've got nothing in Deep Strike, so all my men are out.
So just to be sweep and clear, it's control 1 objective for 5, control 2 objectives for 10, more objectives for 15. And once you've claimed the objective, it stays your objective until the opponent claims it off you.
Yes.
So that's the little sneaky one of this one, actually. It's a bit different. I like it.
So that's the rule.
Recommended by our rules monkey.
Yes. Recommended by the rules monkey. So we're going to roll off to see who goes first.
I would really like to go first.
So
Where am I rolling here?
that is 3 and a 5. So it's Death Guard, turn 1.
Oh, secondaries.
Secondaries.
Quickly,
Secondaries.
What did we do for secondaries?
So,
Come on.
so Imperial Fist, you have Line Breaker, Teleport Homers, and Mental Interrogation.
Yes.
Death Guard have Spread the Sickness, which is the core specific one.
That one, yeah. We all know that one.
Grind Them Down, and Direct Assault.
Perfect.
And that's the mission secondary.
Yes.
Right. We'll be right back after command and movement for Death Guard, turn 1. Right. At the end of movement, as you can see,
Everything moved.
everything moved.
Yep. Well, lots of it. Basically, this entire blob here all advanced
Yeah.
to push forwards. These two just moved like normal. All the
Poxwalkers
poxwalkers advanced,
advanced.
spawn advanced. My crawlers have moved round because from over there they can get line of sight on your contemptor, and I don't like 4 las cannons pointing at me. So I'm going to do something about that.
Yes, my Imperial Fists are facing an onslaught of nasty, greasy.
Oh yeah, and sorry, and at the end of this movement phase, these chaos spawn. I need to double check. We're going to spread the sickness onto here.
Okay.
I need to double check to make sure they can do that, but I'll do it off camera.
Yeah, cool. What are you doing first then? Is
I
it
don't
shooting
know,
phase?
moving up the psychic phase,
Oh, psychic.
but I'll check that rule, see if they can do that first. So at the end of my movement phase, I've declared my secondary to spread the sickness onto this objective, and I decided to take the mortal wounds, and I took 3 mortal wounds, but that is now mine.
Yes.
So at the end of the game, that will score me 3 command points.
Cool.
That's that.
So shooting.
And the reason I chose that one is because I don't think you're going to shoot me off these 2 objectives. So I may as well do this one first, because this one's closest to you and you can take it back off me.
Yes.
So these ones are fairly safe at the moment, and so is this one. So this one is the one to do it on first.
Yes. So now tactics.
Psychic phase.
Psychic phase.
Miasma of Pestilence onto the Blight Lord Terminators.
Right.
This goes off on a 7, and it makes them -1 to hit.
Right. 6.
Pause it a second, I need to think if I want to spend a CP on that. I'm going to re-roll my psychic phase to try and get miasma off.
No.
Don't know why I bothered. I don't know why I bothered. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do something contagious. I'm going to do Curse of the Leper. So it has a warp charge of 6, and it's the closest enemy within 18 inches, so it will be on this squad here. So it goes off on a 6. That goes off.
Yes.
I don't know if you're within range to deny that?
No.
Right? Okay.
Well, I might be. My psychic is here.
We'll check.
So
it's
say
24 inches, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, you can deny that.
So what did you get?
9.
So I need a 10.
Yeah.
Yes. Denied.
Then never mind. Never mind. That would have been roll 7 dice, and every one that equals or
Yeah.
exceeds your toughness would have been a mortal wound.
Yeah.
So that's the end of my psychic phase. So we'll move on to my shooting phase next.
Yes, move on to your shooting phase next. So it'll be these, I'll see, won't it?
Pretty much, yes. So let me just pick my targets and we'll come back, I suppose, because I don't know who I'm fighting yet.
Right, you're back in a second.
So I'm declaring all of my shots from my Black Dot Terminators are going to go into the aggressors at the back, just to start chipping away at them. So I have 7 lots of combi boulders. Even though advanced, we don't suffer any penalties for that. And they have +1 to hit because of the talisman. So he's hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because they're not contagious. Which is just about, there's lots of 1s and 2s. Wow.
Yes.
Re-roll those. Still 3s. And then they are going to be wounding you on 5s because they're only strength 4.
Huh?
Yes, but they're just boulders.
Oh, right, just combi borders. There's nothing nervily about them.
I have no special weapons on these guys.
Oh, they're not play weapons. That's
No,
what I mean. There's one more.
I can spend a CP to make them plague weapons, but
What's you spending?
so 5s.
5. It's still involved there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
9 wounds, no AP.
9 wounds, no AP. Right, here we go. I'll put them in the cup because... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 ups.
3 ups.
So
See if I can clink one of them off. So...
2.
Is that a 1 or a 6?
Yes, it's a 1.
So that's 3 wounds taken.
3 wounds taken, so that's 1 dead.
Works for me. For boulders, I can do it. Then I'll just go straight on. I've got a blight launcher as well, which is going to go in as
Which
well.
is that one?
This guy here.
He's got
a blight launcher.
Who, 2?
Same guys, yeah.
Same guys?
So 2 shots hit on 2s, reroll on 1s.
Oh,
and these are strength 6, so they're wounded on 3s. This is a plague weapon, so it rerolls 1s. So reroll the 1, and these are -2, 2 damage each.
-2, 2 damage each?
Yes.
So it's 2.
Yep. So that will kill another one, unless you reroll.
That's something, see, 3p spend? Oh, just 1, isn't it? I picked up both there.
Yeah.
That was a 4.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
So they take 2 wounds on one of the other ones.
2 wounds on 1.
Yeah.
So that means 1's on 1 wound. Put them down there, he's on 1 wound.
So next I'm going to fire my 2 Death Shroud Terminators have flamers. So they're going to put their flamers into this squad here because they're in reach. So
Right.
it's 2 flamers, so it's 2d6
D6
shots. These are only strength 3, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, we have been rolling.
So 7 shots, 7 hits. So these are wounding on 5 because you're not within contagion range. Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Wow, that was
Handy.
So what we'll do is we'll move on the actual shooting. I'm going to fire this, and I'm going to put the 2 entry cannons and the mortar into this guy here,
Okay.
and I will put the slugger just into these guys here.
Right. So we're going to do first.
Entry cannons. Now, last time I played these, they hit on 4s. Now they hit on 3s. But they're not core, so that's why.
Nothing.
Perfect. The mortar, d6 shots. Oh, Christ.
1.
And the 3.
It
Hey!
hits.
Strength 8, toughness 7.
7.
Yeah. Hit one on a 3. -2.
-2. 5s. No.
And d3 damage.
D3 damage.
For 1.
For 1 damage. I don't know how many, I'm forgetting how many wounds he's got.
It's probably 9, I'm assuming.
Something like that.
So we'll sort out.
We'll sort that out in a bit.
Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do exactly the same with this one.
I'll just
Oh,
put,
sorry, I've got the heavy slugger to
I'll
do.
just put 1 on there so
heavy,
we'll take
heavy
the 1
slugger
damage.
into those guys there.
Yeah. 4.
3 hits.
3 hits.
And these are strength 5, toughness 4, so we're on 3s.
2.
2 wounds, no AP. Oh, -1. 2 wounds, -1 AP.
So 4s. 1s. Alright.
So it
Drop
takes
1.
wound. Takes
1 wound.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 1's on 1 wound.
And I need to pause it next while I look at a stratagem.
Right.
Yes.
Right, so what are you doing?
I am firing the second Plague Burst Crawler. I'm going to do exactly the same. The big guns into this because I need to do more than 1 wound, and I'll put the slugger into these guys so let's see if I can kill the last
Yes.
one. But I am spending the CP on Disgusting Force.
Right.
That makes the mortar flat 3 damage instead of D3
Right.
for 1 CP. So we'll start with the entry cannons, see if I can actually get a hit. That's more like it. Strength 8, toughness 7, 3s to wound. These are plague weapons now as well.
Yes.
Reroll that.
1.
That's 2 at -4.
2 -4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's, let me double
Is
check.
it -4?
It used to be -4,
I
but
don't get a save in, do I?
no, you got that as an impulse save, I think, doesn't it? As a
Yeah,
fire-
it's an impulse,
It
isn't
has
it?
a 5 impulse save. Bear with me.
Aye, aye.
We'll check live on camera. -4.
-4 is got, so he's
So
got
five
5.
total.
One.
Save
1. So yeah,
so
1.
this is D3 plus 3 damage.
Yes. For 1.
So 4 wounds taken.
4 wounds
But
taken.
you've got Duty Eternal, so 3
3
wounds
wounds
taken.
taken. Yes. So I'll put him on a 4, but
Who
we'll work out.
does he think he is? Death Guard. I wish that CP should have allowed you to do flat 6. So the mortar, D6 shots. That's
5.
better. Hitting on 3s.
We roll the ones because it's a plague weapon.
No, it's wounds.
Wounds,
So
is
I've
it?
hit you 3 times.
3
This
times.
is also strength 8, so 3s, reroll them 1s. Reroll them 1. So that is 3 hits, -2.
-2.
Flat 3 damage. So that's 2 failed, 1 passed.
Yeah, 2 for 1. But sometimes I get confused and I have to kill them.
That's another 4 damage in total because it was 6, taking 2 off.
Well, I just put 2. He's lost 8 wounds.
So I think he's got 1 left.
Something like that.
That's mildly annoying. And then the heavy slugger into
Into
this guy
these lads here again.
3s.
It's
threes. Yeah, 1 wound, -1. Take him off that bar.
He's dead.
Making my charge longer. And that's all of my shooting.
That's all of your shooting?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Are you declaring any charges?
Yes, this blow drone is going to, now he's going to change his mind and he's going into your contemptor.
Right.
You can't see him, so you can't fire over
Yeah,
to him.
yeah.
Can you see him?
No.
Right. So he's going to charge. Oh yes.
11 inches.
So he's going to get him all the way around to there. So he charges into there.
We know he's there. So. Here we have it.
And then these.
Hello.
This one is going into these guys here.
Right.
Going to fight Overwatch or not?
Are you? I don't know yet. Are you charging them?
We'll find out once we've done this one. Are you overwatching or not?
No.
Right. So I don't know what he needs.
He's in
Well,
anyway.
he
He definitely.
10 inches gets him into there, like
Yeah.
that. Hello. And I need to see if I can charge with them.
Back to step.
It did seem a bit
Yeah.
broken if that was the case.
So that's all charges done.
So I will start with my blood drone into your marines.
Yes.
So I have a flesh mower. So I make 3 attacks per attack.
3 attacks per attack. I'm working on my attacks. If there's anything alive.
Come on.
Yeah.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Do it down here.
Let me clear the table.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Oh dear me.
There are a lot of 1s and 2s there.
Thanks for the commentary. Wow, that was horrendous. But they are strength
A lot.
enough. They are strength 6. 'Cause they are, yeah, strength 6, so wound on 3s. -2.
-2, so 5.
Yeah, -2, yeah.
3.
Yep.
Did make a 1.
Okay, so then that is 2 damage each, so that's 3 guys dead. Leaves you 1 guy remaining. Oh, should have been with 2 still win because of contagion, never mind. Are you interrupting?
Yes.
2 CP, mind.
Yeah.
2 CP.
I've still got more than you.
Fair.
How many attacks does he get? He gets 4, isn't it?
Rose monkey.
Yeah, he gets 4, but
He's hitting on 5 on the show.
he gets an extra attack because you've
He's been charged. Yes.
So you'll be hitting on 3s.
3s.
Doesn't degrade? Oh, doesn't degrade? does
No,
it?
no.
Forgot about that.
3s.
You roll like me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Strength.
So,
Strength 7.
So win on 4s.
4s.
2 wounds?
2 wounds?
No AP though, is there?
No.
Takes a wound. I'll just stick a 1 on him for now. And now hit you back.
Yes, you hit me
So I have
back.
the same again. So I also forgot they were actually only toughness 3 because of
Because of
my.
the-
So
yeah.
I would have been wounding on 2s. Oh, it's actually strength 7. So yeah. Anyway, so yes, so 3's to hit. So yes, the flesh one was actually +1 strength, so it's actually
Yeah.
strength 7. That's a bit better. So because I'm strength 7, you're toughness 7, but I take you down to toughness 6.
Because of the.
I wound you on 3s instead of 4s.
Yes. That's not bad, that. He's
I reroll 1s because it's a plague weapon. There you go. So that's 1, 2, 4, 6 wounds at -2.
6 wounds at -2.
It's a plague weapon, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It is a player weapon. So 6 rolls at -2.
Yep, so 5 ups. You're dead.
Oh, he's dead. Does he blow up?
Oh, I really hope so.
Yes.
I really, really hope so.
No, he doesn't.
Ah,
So he's dead.
perfect.
He's dead.
I'll do my consolidation off camera.
Yeah, so that is end of turn for Death Guard.
Yep.
Right, we're back after everything for. Oh, I'm looking at it now thinking, oh, what am I going to do? We'll be right back
You're
after.
going to die.
Yeah, command and movement for Imperial Fists, turn 1.
Consolidation, I just inched up across here just because I can, and I've also consolidated, and because of the barricade rule, I've actually tagged the Hellblasters, so they will get to fight me back in
Yes.
my turn. So we'll do that next.
Yes.
Have at it.
So that's.
But I did not charge you, so you do not
You'll
get
get
shot.
stopped.
Yeah.
That's 1 man, Because he gets 3, they get 2 shots.
That's right.
2 man, 3 man. 1 more, 4 men. So hitting on.
3s.
It's not bad that.
You're not within range of a captain, are you?
No. So it's
But you are looking for 5s to
they
win.
won't, yeah. That's crap, so 1.
1. So 3 up save, because there's no AP. Takes another
Takes another round.
Perfect, that is now the end of my turn.
So that's the end of Ian's turn, so that's right, back again. After
And we are back after, I believe you did a movement phase. Doesn't look any different to me.
I know.
Talk us through what you did then.
Right, I moved the big fella
Yep.
from here down to here to take
So
on
he's within range of this one with his Gatling cannon, and his flamers are out, aren't they? But his
flamers around.
his nipples can hit the poxwalkers.
The so cannon there, Icarus, because
Yep.
I moved the Terminators. I'm looking at them. I moved the aggressors around
Yep.
with the LT and the captain to actually. I don't know if they're going to take on them or them, but these move forward with the aggressors here.
And you space. Oh, you do actually owe me morale for that space. We'll do it off camera in a
Oh
bit.
yes, we do. Sorry.
But we'll sort that out after. But he fell out of combat to let you shoot
They stayed still. My Psyker stayed still. They stayed still because they can shoot.
Yep.
They stayed still because of deep striking. He moved. He's going to try and get onto them.
But look how pretty they are. They're not doing any harm. Look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. Just sitting. Just sitting. That's all they're doing. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, yes. Are you happy to move on, or do you want a second to learn what psychic you're going to do?
I'm going to.
We'll come back in a second. Psychic time. What
Right,
we doing?
Iron Inferno.
Ooh.
That is got a warp value of 6. If manifested, select 1 point on the battlefield 18 inches away from the Psyker, which will be there.
Yep.
On a D6, on a 4+, that unit will suffer 1 mortal wound.
So, yep. Where are we rolling?
Roll it here. I'll roll there so you can.
So you need to cast first. So you need 6 plus.
That's right. You're right there. You're not wrong.
It happens every now and again.
I don't cast it.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a smite anyway on him.
Yep. So 5 plus.
5+. 5 goes off.
So I will try and deny that with my Psyker. So I need a 6 to deny.
6 to deny.
I do not deny. It's D3 mortal wounds.
4.
2.
2.
You're down to 4 wounds remaining.
So you've done 4 rounds in there.
And then I think that's your psychic done, is it?
Psychic, 'cause I've only got 1 psychic, so
Do you want a second, or are you happy to go straight into your shooting?
give it a second.
We'll come back. Okay, first round of shooting pistols into combat.
So
3s. Nice.
3.
And then 5s.
5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Toughness 7.
No.
Good times. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I
It
didn't.
was good. So repulsor to fire next, and what we've decided is all the small arms are going into these Chaos Spawn. The last cannon is going into the Death Shroud, and the last talons are going into the Bloat Drone. We're going to do all the small arms off camera because, let's face it, no one needs to see that many dice rolls. And we'll come back for the interesting stuff.
Yes.
So after a massive amount of firepower, I no longer have Chaos Spawn.
No.
Sad times. And all that 1 damage weaponry added, Disgusting Resilient did nothing. So next we're going to fire the last talons at the fetid Bloat Drone.
Yes.
Okay.
Looking for the one here.
I pressed record too early.
You did.
Look at that. Look at it. Deep in thought. Deep in thought.
The first time and the only time. So it's twin las cannon.
Yeah, the other last talons, yeah.
Yes. So it's. That's not what I thought. 2 shots.
Yep.
Into that. Do it down there.
Yeah, do it here. So 3s to hit.
1 hit.
What's the strength?
Look at it there.
They're 8, aren't they, them ones? They're slightly smaller than last cannons, aren't they?
Twin las cannons is strength 9.
So it's still 3s.
Please. No.
Cool. Command point?
No, I want to
Okay.
shoot the big one at him.
And then the last cannon at the Death Shroud Terminator.
2 again.
So it's going to be 1 as the last cannon.
Last talent heavy 2. Last cannon heavy 2.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Right, sorry. Forget I said anything.
Unless I'm looking at the wrong one, which I probably am.
No. I've never used it.
Right,
So
the last talon, that's the one that you had to shot there.
Yeah.
The last cannon. Oh, it's a twin last cannon. That's why. Is it?
No.
oh, so last cannon. Yes, it is. There's last cannon's on the front. Sorry, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Two
Oh,
shots.
So the
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
cannon.
Oh, everybody.
That's us.
Every day's a school day, folks. So 2 shots with the las cannons.
Hitting on 1, hitting on
Threes.
threes, but
Yeah.
I mean,
And then wounding
one,
on threes.
Yes.
So I've got a 4 save. Saves it with a
Saves it.
sassy nurgling.
Yes.
Thank you to Mr. Facebook Man who ordered these, and I bought them from him. They're excellent.
So that's all his shooting shots.
Right, we'll move on to the next one in a second.
Oh, man.
Next up, aggressors are unloading into the Blightlord Terminators. What I'll do is we'll come back when we've got the wound rolls, because again it's just a stupid amount of dice. So we'll come back with the wounds.
I've got 1
Yeah,
wound.
after all of that dice rolling, we have 1 wound and I have a 2 up save. Here's where I roll a 1. No, I rolled a 2. So there you go. Have they still got the
Yes.
salvo
so
launchers
that's
again?
2d6.
We'll carry on. We'll do this on camera.
2d6 for 6.
Watching Jono add
2.
1. So hitting on 3s, because again I didn't get my asthma off. And 6s don't explode because it's not a bolt gun.
So that's 2,
And then
4.
and then 5s.
Nothing.
Brilliant.
No,
Let's
it's not.
hope the rest of the shooting phase goes as well as that. So after pretty much an entire army's worth of bolter fire, my blood drone managed to survive with 1 wound left. So the only thing left to fire, that took 3 days to do all that firing, by the way.
Yes.
It is now Thursday, and it was not Thursday before. We're now moving on to the Redemptor, which is firing its Daddy Gatling cannon into the Plague Burst Crawler, and I believe, I don't know where you put the Icarus rocket pod.
That Icarus rocket pod is going to go into that one.
Right.
And the grenades are going into there.
Okay, cool. Well, what we'll do is we'll do the grenades off camera because that's pointless,
Yeah.
and then we're going to do where we starting.
We'll start with the Gatling. So we've got,
I'm sure it's 12 shots.
yeah, heavy 12.
It used to be 8, but it got a bit of a buff, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're actually good now, aren't they? They were a bit of a joke, but they're actually good now.
12. What's these? 3s?
3s and then 5s. It's not a border, is it?
No, it's not. I thought that was a 3.
And then 5s to
5 to wound. So that is very poor.
4.
4.
It's -2, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's on to 5 up saves. Ooh. So I take 3 wounds. 2 wounds, sorry.
2 wounds.
Take 2 wounds. And I don't reduce because
+1.
Oh, yeah, because
it's 2 wounds down to 1, but a 1 wound doesn't. That would be so good. Can you imagine if 1 wound went like they thought they did with the sisters? Like if the people were crazy enough to talk about with the sisters, reduces damage by 1 and didn't say to a maximum of 1 because people are crazy. Okay, Icarus rocket pod.
Good. 4. What's the range on it? 3. 24-inch range, yeah.
24-inch range will be out, so it'll have to go into the. It might be able to go into this one. We're measuring live on camera,
No.
so it'll have to go into them.
You have to go into them.
Yeah.
So it's D3, 4, 3.
Nice. Again, this used to have a minus to hit when hitting not fly, but I think
Yeah.
he changed that as well, didn't he? Oh.
No. 1.
Yep, I'm toughness 4.
Are you?
Yep. And yours, I don't know what the strength is. I think it's 6 or 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely that.
So 2d6 for the.
Yep, nipples of doom.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Nice. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
3s.
Yep.
And what's the strength of this? These are 4s, aren't they? Strength
Yeah.
4, so 4s to wound. Because we went up a strength.
Yeah. That's 3.
So I have a 7 up save.
Yes.
So obviously I've got no save.
Save.
But I do get a 6 up shrug.
Yeah.
They 1 damage each, aren't they?
Yes.
So
Oh,
I'm sure they 1, are they?
yeah, the one damage.
So I'm looking for 6s to shrug. You sure?
Yeah, the one damage. Yeah.
3 poxwalkers die.
Cool.
So charge phase was successful. Aggressors auto in and intercessors in as well. So where are you starting with?
We'll do
Who's
with-
starting?
start with the aggressors.
Right, okay.
How many attacks these?
Too many with those power fists. Okay, so 9 power fists going into my 1 wound drone. Overkill, probably. So they're -1 to hit, so 4s to hit.
No,
And you are rerolling your ones
no,
because
yes.
of your captain.
Yes, which is a good, which is good.
It really is, isn't it?
That's a 1 there. Look at that one as well, man. So 4s.
Yep. And then you're looking for 3s to wound because you're strength 8 and I'm toughness 7.
Oh, rerolling across the LT.
Oh dear. That would have been nice. 3 wounds?
3 wounds.
-3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm looking for 5 up demon saves here. 3 5s, 3 5s, 2 5s.
Fives.
Oh, that's how many CP have I got left, sir?
You have 5.
It's still on his first round.
I know that, but
Okay,
I could interrupt and kill your intercessors, you see. Hang on 2 seconds, I need to think. What's the secondary called?
I think it's called grinding down.
So I have ground them down as a secondary, and oh yes, sorry, by the way, that intercessor failed his morale and fled like the yellow-coloured marine that he is. Suiting, really, fitting. So I have a dilemma. I've killed 2 units. So far, John has killed 1 unit. And if my secondary is destroy more units than my opponent does. So if I was to survive this combat, I would get my secondary. But as it stands, I don't. So my dilemma is, do I re-roll it and then interrupt to try and kill those intercessors for my secondary? It's a tough one, because it'll cost me 3 CP to do it and I've only got 5 left. But hey, no guts, no glory. Spend a CP to re-roll this.
Do you need 5?
Hey! Excellent. He's alive. And then I'll spend another 2 CP to interrupt. So I'll come back with my dice rolls. So for the 2 CP spent to mission to kill intercessors, because I really need him to survive. So I have these many attacks. Hitting on 3s because we don't degrade anymore. I do like that. Okay, that was not a bad roll.
And we are being rolling.
So these are strength 7, so they would be running on 3s, but you're only toughness 3 now because you're within contagion range.
So we're hitting on 2s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Human physiology.
There seems to be some form of health going on here.
Yes.
So obviously now it goes back to 4s because of transhuman. Brilliant. So 4s to wound. Rerolling 1s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds at -2.
6 wounds.
Yep.
-2.
You need to fail all of these.
No worries.
Yeah, you have. Well, that's 2 damage each, so that's the squad gone. Boop. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much.
My dice rolling is abysmal.
So,
That's
if the camera is reversed, you see a very smug, smiley little face right now, but I'm not going to reverse the camera because nobody needs to see that close up. I haven't washed or shaved in 17 days because I'm playing Death Guard. Sorry, 14 days, sorry. So what we do now is we move on to here, and because it's your turn, I get to hit you first.
Oh,
So
yes.
we'll just do all that again.
Yes, we
And
will.
no transhuman for you this time either.
No.
Because you've already done it. So, what I've done here is, I've got enough dice here to do it. So this is hitting on 3s. Yeah, I've got ridiculously rubbish hands. 3s. I can live with that. Now,
Well,
again,
I can't live with
as I started before, I was rudely interrupted with transhuman. These are strength 7, so they were only on 3s, but because of my contagion, which they're in, I get to drop them down to toughness 3, so I'm wounding you on 2s. Rerolling 1s because it's a blade weapon. And that is 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds at -2.
So here I've just got the dice here.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
4 dead. There's 1 at the back there. 4 dead.
Oh, 4 dead.
That leaves 1 guy remaining.
4 dead.
We're removing casualties live on camera. And then he will get to hit me back.
Yes. So he has 3 attacks.
Because he doesn't get shock assault.
You don't get shot at all because this is...
I do like these 3 5s here. I do like them. I'll use them again. 3s.
That's 2.
And then 5s.
Nothing.
Cool. Excellent. So I believe
That's my
that is
turn.
the end of your turn.
So we'll be right back after commanded movement.
For Death Guard turn 2.
So a morale test.
We missed a phase.
We missed a
There's
phase.
a morale phase.
Yes, so I need lower as possible.
No, I think that's fine.
That's fine. Right, we'll be right back after Death Guard Commander Movement turn 2. And we're back after Death Guard Movement, and
You wouldn't think that would have took that long, would you?
no, that actually it is now a fortnight later.
Yeah. We've had to come back. It's winter now.
The orcs are out now.
I know, yeah. Yeah, welcome to 10th, everyone.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I decided to keep this guy in combat just because I can kill him, and it's just is what it is.
And your Blight Lords have dropped.
They dropped in to be 9 inches of this squad here because of your secondary. If you come in here, you can go score points. So I thought I may as well. It's a way to get into your, because I need that objective. I want that objective.
Yes, you do.
For my secondary. Yes. All of this has just moved forward, including everybody for some charges.
He's moved out of combat to come here to spread the sickness.
Yeah, because my thinking is if I can put all my mortars and all my bolt guns into them and take them off them, I'm within 3 inches of that. So I will score that for my secondary. And then Poxwalkers are just doing what Poxwalkers do, shuffle.
They've stayed still.
Yeah, because these ones advanced.
These ones advanced onto that one there.
Because I know I still own it, but you could take it off me, so I may as well have it.
So on these, if
they're just shuffled. These move forward because he can.
He did. Yes.
And he hasn't because I don't want to come closer to your dreadnought.
Yes, that's right.
Is the top and bottom of that.
So that's movement and command.
Command phase I regained. I got the 7-4 chant, and I got a CP back. And I've also, again, put the +1 to hit on the Blight Lord Terminator.
Yes, you have.
And that's that.
So psychic phase?
Yeah, do it live. I'm going to do Miser Pestilence again on the Blight Lord Terminators. So 7. That goes off. You can deny it if you want.
Wait, is that the only one you're going like?
No, I've got 2.
Okay.
Either Smite or I have Curse of the Lever, which is a mortal wound thing.
I'll really do Curse of the Lever or Smite.
Right, you'll have to wait until I find contagion disciplines them. So, Curse of the... So they're -1 to hit from now.
Yeah, -1 to hit.
So,
is it from now on? Or just...
It's the rest of the battle round, so the end of... till my next turn.
Yes.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Curse of the Lever
right
onto these guys here.
Yes.
So what is it? Goes off on a 6.
Right.
It goes off on a 10. So you can deny it if you so wish.
Go on, I'll try. I'm not going to do it. Actually not.
Also, Curse Pestilent Fallout, they take 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds?
What happens is if you roll over a 7,
yes,
you give off 1 mortal wound to the closest unit within 12 inches, which
right.
is the aggressors.
Yes, it is.
So you have 1 guy on 1 wound, so he's dead.
And the other one
guy's on 2
wounds.
It's a rule I always forget about as well. And now what I do, blah 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 blah. It's only 1d6. This was silly actually. I shouldn't have done this. I should have done Smite, but never mind. I'm learning.
Yes.
So 1d6 because it's a d6 for every unit model in the unit up to 7. So if I beat your toughness, you take 1 more mortal wound.
So he's on 1 wound.
He's on 1 wound. I think I can take him.
That's what. I
think I can take him.
That's what the discussion was about.
Yes, it was part of it. Yeah.
Yes.
But I should have just done Smite. That one is more of a big squad thing.
Yeah, it's a smite.
That's fine. It's okay. It did the job. Okay.
Yes. Okay then.
And anything about my shooting?
Shooting phase. So we're back in whenever.
Yeah.
Right, we're back. So what you shooting?
Foul Blight Spawn. Gonna flamey sticky death. Him.
Right.
So it's d6 shots.
For 1.
See, I nearly paid for the actual. You can pay 20 points, allows them to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Never mind. So it is strength 7. Your toughness 5.
Yes.
Actually, are you? You might not need. Oh, you're actually toughness 4, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, toughness 4.
So 3's to wound. Minus something.
Minus a million.
Minus 3.
So 6s.
And then because I hear 6, 2 damage.
He's dead.
That worked well.
He's dead, Dave.
Everybody's dead, Dave. So next.
So that's another unit you've destroyed.
Yes, you need kill. You need a tally. I like it. Give it tally. I like it. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire these 2 Death Shroud Terminators.
These 2 there.
Into him there.
And maybe Chaplain.
Yes. So it's
no
2
librarians.
Librarians. So it's 2d6 shots. I'm doing this because I can't do anything I can fire out anyway. For 11.
That's cocked.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah.
No, go on. 11.
No.
No, go on. No.
So 6 hits.
Feel like crap now, you bugger.
Good. So you are also within contagion range. So he's only toughness 3, so he's winning on 4s because of strength 3.
Yes.
They're not plague weapons, so that's 2 wounds, no AP.
2 AP. 3s.
Yeah. There we go, there's a wound down.
He's one wound down. I can't remember.
We'll count it for now and then we'll figure it out after. So again, sticking with the small arms fire thing, these death shroud are going to fire into this squad here. Actually, do I want to? Because I want to make a charge, and if I kill one, you're going to take that one. So they're not actually going to fire.
Well, yes, I see.
Yeah, why not?
Fire into the big fella.
3d6, they're only strength 3, toughness 8. What's the worst that could happen?
You can blow up.
So that's, am I allowed to keep the 5 this time? Is that cocked?
Yeah.
6, 10 shots. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's your house, your rules. So these are wound on 6s.
Roll them 6s.
Good times. We roll the dice for the sake of rolling dice sometimes. Right, okay, pause for a second while I have a think. No, I'm not. So I've got 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, wasn't it? So
6, yes. So these are shooting at this little troop here of TAC Marines.
I'm also spending 1 CP. I can't remember the strat's called, but basically turns bolt guns into plague weapons.
Yes.
So I'll be re-rolling wound
Ones
on
that were
1. So these are hitting on 2s because of the Tallyman's little do-better boys. And they're re-rolling 1s because the Chaos Lord that's... Sorry, the Lord of Contagion is there next to them. Ooh. So 2s re-rolling 1s. And if I'd done with the Tallyman, the 6s would have exploded, but I didn't.
There's no 1s. 2 ones, 2
4
ones. So
now there's no 1s,
Yeah,
so that everything hits.
So
These are now wounding on
3s. 2s.
2s because you're only strength...
Yeah.
No, 3s because you're toughness 3.
Yeah.
Because of my blood drawn there.
Yeah.
So these are 3s re-rolling 1s.
There's one behind you.
And there's one in front of us.
Oh, there's one there as well.
3s re-rolling 1s. That's a lot. That's a lot of 1s. Okay, I'll take out the misses.
There's one there, pal.
She doesn't know I'm taking her out yet, but we'll take out the misses. So that's 2, 4, 6.
That's a 1.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wounds with no AP
18 wounds?
into these guys here.
Yes, 18. So.
Yep. Into the cup of... Are they going in the cup?
Yeah.
4.
6. 8. 10.
Live on camera. This is what you hit to see, folks.
How many?
18. Dice in a cup.
14.
It's a good sound. And with how close it is to the microphone, it's going to sound out.
I'm not very good at this, you know that.
We don't watch it for the slickness.
Yeah.
We don't watch for slickness.
So I'm
3s.
3s. So
I'll help.
how many dead? I'm saying one. They've only got 2, they've got 2 wounds.
Yes, that's 1,
That's 1,
2, 2.5,
3.
3 dead.
3 dead.
I'll take that.
That's not so bad. 3 dead from these lads.
You want to take the front ones for us? No? Okay.
Three
Right,
dead.
excellent, that's fine. So what I've got now is got a blight launcher. You can't see those guys.
Shift these dice for you.
So the blight launcher is going to go into the LT because he's the closest, so I can target him.
Shift these dice for you so you don't get mixed up.
Thanks. So 2s to wound, reroll 1s.
Oh.
And then these are 3s to wound because you're not within contagion range, rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon.
Yeah.
Strength 6. 1 and -2.
1 minus
You've
2.
got a 4 impulse save, haven't you?
Yeah, we didn't get it.
2 wounds. I don't know how many he has, we'll stick a 2 on him for now.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out later. That's them shot.
Yeah.
Entropy cannons. They'll go on a plague burst mortar, plague burst crawler.
That's which one you're shooting, this fella?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a CP
Yeah.
on... Pause it while I check this out. We've had a flash outbreak. Whoop, whoop, flash outbreak. So I've paid 2 CP to put flash outbreak on this drone. Basically, this is toughness 8.
Yes.
I don't want it to be toughness 8.
No.
So that increases his aura to turn 3, which puts him within contagion range of this, dropping down to toughness 7. Because I have strength 8 weaponry firing at him.
Yes, you do.
So that's what I'm going to do now. Fire some strength 8 weaponry at him.
So you fire
This one
on,
here.
on there?
I'm going to put the entropy cannons into him. I'm actually going to put the mortar into those 2 guys there.
Mortar into those 2?
Yes.
So what are you doing?
And I'm going to put the slugger.
What are you doing first?
I don't know. I'll have to put the slugger.
You can't, there's nobody in range.
And put it in the dreadnought just because I can.
Yeah.
Entropy cannons first. 3s.
3s. 1.
3s. Rerolling 1s.
Yes.
-4. You get no save. D3 plus 3 damage. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Ouch!
So we'll just stick him there for now because you're going to do a lot more to
That was
him.
exciting, wasn't it? Mortar over into those Marines over there. D6 shots. Yep, it's up.
I thought you were going to put the mortar into that. That was all.
No, I want those 2 guys.
You want those 2 guys
so
there?
3 shots onto the mortar.
Yes.
3s.
Everything.
2s. -2.
So
The mortar is -2, so 5 up saves.
3 5
ups.
2.
So 1 damage goes through, so D3 damage. Oh, only 1 wound. How?
So
That didn't go
we'll
well.
put a 1 on that, so we
And
know.
I'll just do the slugger quickly into the dreadnought. And then I'm looking for 5s to wound. 2 wounds -1 in the dreadnought.
2 wounds -1.
Yep. Fill these on you.
Nope.
Okay. That's fine. I now need,
Yeah.
I now need to check line of sight because I think I've messed up.
Is your back door locked? Is it alright if I can just stand outside for a few minutes?
Yeah, go for it, yeah. If it is locked, it's keys in it.
Okay, moving on. This
Right.
Burst Crawler has line of sight onto the repulsion horrible thing. So I'm basically going to do exactly the same again.
Right.
So entry cannons.
Can you remember what that was for?
That is the wounds taken on
Off
that
him,
guy.
yes.
So entry cannons into the repulsor, mortar into the 2 Marines,
And stub it
and
into
stub
him.
into that because there's nothing else to shoot. Actually, stub is going into the LT because it can see him now.
Which one's closer?
It's not within 3 inches, so it doesn't matter.
You,
You have to be within 3 inches. Look out, sir.
you're so close to my enemy. Does it not? I thought if it
We'll
was
check
close.
that. We'll check the rule, but we'll come back to that. Do we need a recap? Or do we
Yes.
know what's happening?
Well, no, that was 8th. It was 8th when I.
Yeah, so basically because he's out on his own, I can shoot him because he's closer, there's nothing within him blocking me shooting him. The Redemptor doesn't matter.
Yeah, because that was 8th, an 8th edition rule.
Yes, that was an 8th edition rule, yeah. Which I'm pleased to change. Right, so entry cannons, repulsor. 1 again. This is wounded on a 3. -4.
So they're going to save.
3 plus 3 damage for 4 wounds.
So that's the amount of 10.
Yeah. Then we'll do the mortar over to them 2 dudes again.
Yes. For 1 shot.
I will CP that.
For 1 shot.
4
4
shots on 3s. They all hit.
Hit.
Wounded on 2s. Rerolling 1s because it's a blade weapon. Right, so that's 4 wounds at -2.
4 wounds at -2.
So 3. There's a 3 fail.
Yes.
So the first one kills the guy in 1 wound.
Yes.
And then there's 2 more going through, so that's them dead.
That's squad dead. That's another squad he's killed.
That's another squad I've killed.
For grind them down.
And then the heavy slugger into your LT there.
Yes.
That's 3 hits and a dead poxwalker. And that is 2 wounds because of strength 5. No, -1 in DLT.
-1.
Takes 1 more.
Takes 1. CP.
So it still takes that wound.
Yeah. No, he's got 3 plus because he's saved.
It's a 4 plus.
Is it? I thought it was 3.
It used to be. Again, that's an 8th edition rule. So Storm Shields now, they increase your save by 1, so you have a 2 up save and a 4 up invul, not a 3 up invul.
Oh, right. That's cool. No, that's cool. I thought
Actually, that's still fast. There's 3 passes because you got a 2 up save.
Yeah.
So yeah, they increase your save by 1 and cap your invul at 4.
So-
They're trying to get rid of 3 up invuls.
Yeah, so
Still
Looking at the custodians over there.
yeah.
Yeah, wait till the new codex comes out. I think the code.
I think we're still going to have it. I think it's still going to be the...
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that all your shooting done?
I'm
Yes,
looking.
it is.
Yeah, that's everything.
Charges?
Charges.
You're declaring charges.
I am.
Okay, who's going to charge who?
I don't know. So first thing, my Death Shroud is going into your library because I would like him dead because he's annoying.
He's only got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. He took
He's
one
took
wound.
I think he cussed out with 5, I think.
Something like that.
So are you overwatching?
No, not with him.
Do I make it in 6, 7, 8? I believe that's in.
He's wanted in 8.
Yes,
so
that is
it's
in. So that's them in. He's not long for this world. He has no invul save, does he?
No.
Wop, wop, wop.
So these guys will charge this squad here.
Right. That's
So they're within 2 inches of the barricade,
yes.
which means I only have to get to the barricade,
Right.
which is dirty.
Just dirty.
I don't really like it, so I basically need a 5-inch charge.
So
Between
declare an
9
Overwatch.
inches- between 9 inches away.
Overwatch.
Yep.
I'd get some
Force
dice
strength.
sorted.
So obviously I was completely wrong about that. It's a 9-inch charge because that's just...
And I played Overwatch and I took 1 wound off 1.
Actually, that much. So, 9-inch charge. Yep, that's fine. I'll just sit there. That's no problem. And then my Terminators are going into your LT.
Yes.
Oh, you can't fire.
You can't fire. I've already done it once.
That's definitely in.
That's definitely in.
Yeah. How long is it for this? He is going to declare a charge as well. He needs a 10-inch charge.
Oh, is he a separate?
He's my Warlord.
He's your Warlord.
He requires a 10-inch charge. Okay.
Doesn't get it.
I'll move in off camera.
Yeah, we're moving on. Right, he's Terminators. They're not Blight Lords, are they?
Yes, they're Blight Lord Terminators.
Blight Lord Terminators are moved into the LT, who has 3 wounds left.
And I'm going to hit him horrendously.
Yes, he's going to kill him very badly.
Actually, no, I paused the camera. I'm not.
Oh. So,
Blight Lords, Lieutenant. I'll start with the Flail of Contagion first.
Yes.
Because Turnus is possibly going to kill you anyway.
yes,
So these are hitting on 2s.
yes.
Not rerolling 1s because we're not near because he didn't make the charge in himself. So these are hitting on 2s. And these are strength 6, your toughness 3, so they're wounded on 2s.
Yes.
And I'm rerolling 1s, luckily, because it's a blade weapon. That's 4 at -2, so that's 4 up saves.
Goes on to his
These are
shield.
2 damage each.
4.
4. 4 4s. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Absolutely.
Yep, that's why I started with them first. That's why I started with the flame first.
Yes, he's dead.
Right, okay, so would you like to interrupt?
I am going to interrupt. I'll just get me in a second. So I've just paid to interrupt from the librarian into
Death
Death Trap Terminator. So I'm hitting you on 3s. Wow.
Oh dear.
Never mind. Then you're on 5s.
So you went into 4s because you're strength
4,
5.
5.
I'm toughness 5, so 4s.
Nothing. Absolutely zilch. Not a nix.
Should I hit you back with my like?
No, I think they just leave him alone because they're like he's.
Right. Okay. Cool. Carry on. So I'm just gonna pile in because
Yes.
so they can all get into attack.
Yeah.
So
they can all have a thump at him.
the champion gets 4 attacks.
Yes.
No, sorry. The Death Trap Terminators get 4 attacks each.
What should I get an extra attack for shot assault?
Roll it.
Nah, what are you sure?
Roll it.
It's
4. There you go. There you go. Hey, can I carry on?
yeah, sure, yeah.
So the champion gets 5, the other 2 get 4. So these are hitting you on 2s.
Is that one there?
That's not part of it.
It's not part of it. Do you want the dice cup?
No, I don't. I want to struggle like a struggly person. I could just put that down now. So these are hitting you on 2s.
You're hitting on 2s. Everything.
Almost everything.
Is that not a plague weapon? It's not.
Plague weapons is to wound.
Tell
So
I
these
don't.
are strength. Oh, sorry. Oh, I've done this. Hang on, 2 seconds.
You've done it wrong.
Yeah, I need to roll that again.
Okay.
I'm doing a sweeping aside attack at you, so I basically get 2 attacks instead of 1.
You've took one out then.
So I put them back in, so all but 1 hit. And all of those hit.
Yes.
So I'll roll these, and if you aren't dead, I'll roll them again.
Why
What's
not?
the strength of this? So strength plus 1, so these are strength 5, your toughness 3.
Yeah.
So it's still 3s to wound.
Yeah.
Reroll them 1s.
I'm dead. Remy.
And it is only -1.
Yeah, there's a
One,
one there you
two.
forgot to roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds at -1.
9 wounds at -1.
Yeah, and if you do
I can do it. I just don't want to do it because I want to give you a chance.
Okay, thanks. Well, I can do it again if I need to, because I've got another set of wounds to roll next time. Because they get to attack again.
So 4s.
4 ups. That's not a
It's
bad roll.
It's not a bad roll, but he's still dead.
Still dead, yeah. Okay.
He's still dead.
And what I'll do is I'll consolidate
Into them.
into that unit there.
So,
They're going to hit me back.
yes, they do. Yes, they do. We forgot about that, didn't we?
Well, they don't count as charges, so no
It's
charges.
no shot. So it's
So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11?
11.
5 and 11. Hitting on 3s. Do it down here. Hit on 3s. Can you?
And then wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Cool.
Does that class as line breaker?
Yeah.
The only imperial fist that's going to
If
go
only
over
line
there.
breaker was still a thing.
It is, because that's what I've got it.
Oh yes, but what I'll do also is I'm going to measure it and see if I can consolidate it into your captain as well.
3 inches.
I'm going to see if I want to. Just pause the camera, let me come around and have a think.
Right, Ian's consolidated in.
I've been consolidating captain and your squad as well, because I want to stop things from shooting me basically.
Yeah,
And I think I can take it.
of course you can. So that's the captain first.
Yep.
Hitting on threes.
Because of my Ezra pestilence.
Pestilence, yes.
Which helped?
Which helps us.
Wow.
1.
So we're on a 4. Sorry.
Wounded.
Wounds. And it's AP minus 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Lucky I've got a 4 save because of cataphract. Oh no, it's not cataphract anymore. It's just like corrupted armour.
Yeah.
But it goes through.
It goes through.
So it is 2 damage.
Yes.
But disgusting resilience takes down to 1 damage. So there's 1 turn under 2 wounds.
So I'll get the dice sorted out for the lads. Sergeant. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man.
And the guy at the back gets it because he's lagging behind. Taylor and Charlie.
Yeah. Most important role in the army.
Not when you're getting hit in the back.
Yeah.
Not right now, it's not.
So,
Fours.
Fours.
Rerolling 1s goes to the captain.
Yes. That's not bad, that.
Wounding on 5s.
5s.
No, I see some.
34.
Nice.
Oh no, no, I'm at 6 inches.
I killed him.
No,
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, the other one.
So, 2 upstairs. That kills that Blight Lord Terminator at the back. Ow!
You can always CP to reroll.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
So is that all yours done?
That is now the end of my turn.
So that is end of Death God, turn 2. We'll be back after command and movement for Imperial Fists, turn 2.
So I get...
As normal, we forgot. So I get 3 attacks, 4 attacks, 3.
Yeah, 3 attacks.
Destroying,
Oh, no. Earthquake.
and destroying scenery. 3 attacks, hitting on your honour.
3.
3. 1. 1 in your
End of 5.
5. 1 wound.
Yep. Down to 3. And now I get to hit you back.
You get to hit me back.
So, 3 attacks per attack, 4 attacks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. These are hitting you on 3s with the flesh mowers. That was not bad. These are winning you on 2s, rerolling 1s.
He's dead anyway.
That many at minus slots. The minus 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 wounds.
It would be at minus 1 because it's head cover.
Minus 1. So you can say you can roll if you want.
Nah,
You've got 2 wounds to get to that.
What my thieving throws, my rolls have been abysmal,
So that
haven't
puts you
they?
on 5 units destroyed for that turn.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna consolidate to the 3 inches?
So the closest will be them ones, so yeah, I'll just consolidate into them.
Yeah. So we'll be right back after command and movement for me.
I'm back. We're back. That was
Right.
quick. What are we doing? What's happening? What happened? Oh, that happened.
Big fella's moved up
Poor poxwalkers.
so they can get flame it. And he's in range of everything for him.
Yep. Sounds good.
These captain
Again, showing the true colours of yellow.
have moved out of combat, so if these lots, so they can be shot by him,
Yep.
by them.
Yep.
Shooting them. They won't do anything because
You don't know.
my dice roll has been abysmal. These have moved up so they can
Oh,
try
yeah.
and
Oh,
kill, at least
now-
kill him.
Now I can deep strike in the corner.
Yeah. They can shoot in the combat.
Yep. So they're not
He's
falling
going
out.
to shout.
Oh dear me. Beep.
He's going to shoot at these fellas.
This video is PG-15. I think you're allowed 1 swear word in a PG. You're allowed 1 swear word in a PG film, I think. So you do it.
Motherfucker, there's 2.
Oh, now we've gone up to 18. Well, nudity,
right.
nudity next. Rules monkey. Oh, nudity. Hey, you don't know what else I've got on.
Right.
So yes, anyway, yes.
Start shooting the combat.
And obviously in the command phase, we've got a CP back. Pistols
You are
first.
on 6 CP.
No.
So yeah, you've got 6 CP. Get them spent.
You're on 1.
Because I spend mine.
True.
Because it's turn 3. I'm supposed to have CP left at turn 3. So pistols in combat. Who are you shooting at? The drone.
The drone.
So 3s to hit.
2, 3.
Yep, and then 5s to wound.
5 to wound. Nothing.
Cool.
As usual. So we're going to get these fellas here into him. So it's 15
Rapid fire. Oh no, that's the assault.
The assault.
I remember. You're the only person I know that plays assault bolters.
Yeah, because the 6 is Imperial Fist.
Yeah. The only person I know that plays Imperial Fists. I've played against Crimson Fists.
Yeah.
With my knights. It was horrific.
Was it?
I didn't stand a chance. It was when they had the Vigilus as well. They had their little special books with the extra strats. It was hideous.
So
3s.
3s.
No re-rolls to hit. Re-rolls to wound.
Yeah. But that's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. I mean, 3s, aren't I?
Yes.
You won't take one out. So you basically only drop one.
Nice. And 5s to wound.
After one, yes.
And
Reroll
they're now -1 as well, aren't they?
Yes,
because we're in assault.
Assault.
No, we're in tactical, sorry.
Yeah. So reroll the ones to
So 5s to wound.
5 to wound. That's 3.
AP -1.
Yes.
So 4 ups. I fear I'm going to die. He's dead.
He's
wow,
dead.
he is really dead. Does he explode on a 4 on a 4+?
On a 4+.
He does not explode. He just kind of slumps down in a big
Do you want me to
pile
have
of ooze. Throw him away,
I won't.
or gently place him over on the dead pile.
Don't.
That's the dead pile.
Yeah.
Do we know what's happening next?
Yes.
So you have took me off that objective, which does matter,
Yes.
but you're not on it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, 3 inches.
We'll measure. We'll sort it out. We'll measure it afterwards.
Yep.
No, cool. Excellent. Well, so you would have took it off me anyway.
Yeah. So these fellas are going to shoot into them.
Don't forget they're -1 to hit. So what we'll do is we'll get all these dice together again, and then we'll come back to you with the wounds. So that's aggressors fired, their bolters and their missiles, and that comes up with 5 wounds in total. So 5, and they are now AP -1, so 3 up saves.
2, 1.
I take 1 wound on 1 guy. I'll sort that out. Now I always see. Well, last time I played them, they could take out knights just about with a sheer weight of firepower.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
It's just my dice roll.
Well, that is true. That was pretty shocking.
So we've got the fella. They've got the dreadnought to shoot next.
Yep.
So
where are we going with him then?
We'll do his flamers first.
Where's the rest of the shots going?
Flamers going into them. The
Big
one's going into him.
Yeah, Icarus.
Icarus. Is he in range of him?
He should be now. You're within 24 of that, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Icarus is going into there.
And Nipples.
What's there? It's 24 as well, isn't there?
I think so.
Or 18.
So they're going to the Poxwalkers.
If you
So
want,
Flamer and Nipples into the Poxwalkers.
do flamers first.
Flamers, yes.
For 4.
Nice. Strength.
I've just had it off. I've turned the book off. I literally just turned the book off. Turn it off. You know what I mean. Turn the page.
Power down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll feel it.
I could have paused this, but we're just cracking on anyway.
Yeah. Flame.
It depends if it's a heavy flamer or not.
Heavy flamer.
So strength 5 then.
Yeah, still 5.
So 3s to wound.
3s to wound. So how many did I say?
4.
4.
Power.
Power. 2.
2 wounds, so they're 1 damage each, so I get 6 sub shrugs.
Yeah.
I save 1 guy dies. That's it, splat.
I thought you were taking him.
And then Nipples.
So that's 2d6 for 9.
Nice.
Dice.
So I don't call your big dice cocked.
You're not going to let me do that, don't are you?
Not today anyway.
9. Yeah.
So you are hitting on 3s.
3s.
And wounding on 4s. Yes. 3. So again, 6 sub shrugs. 2 more die.
So we're going to have 12 shots at your man.
Yep.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yahtzee.
I can count.
So again, hit on 3s.
Yeah, 3. No rerolls.
And no exploding sixes.
They wouldn't explode anyway. They're water.
Oh yeah. And you're looking for 5 to wound. 2.
2.
And these are now only AP -1 because it's not devastated doctrine. So 4 ups. Takes a wound.
A wound.
A wound. Ah, wound.
Put that there for you.
Okay, and the Icarus rocket pocket. Rocket pocket?
D3.
An Icarus rocket pocket? Sounds good though. I want a rocket pocket.
D3 for
Nice.
3.
So 3s again.
Everything.
And then 5s.
2.
AP on
Oh,
that?
was that one cocked? No. Daft.
Careful, I'll kick you out your own house. So what's the AP on that? I don't know what, I can't remember the AP is. It's probably 1.
Here's AP -1.
So 4s. Another 1 wound on this guy. So
Yes.
I'll sort that out in a second. Do we know where we're going next, or do you want a second to think about your options?
I have a second to think about that.
The repulsor may be chucking out smoke, but it also sees some Death Row Terminators and goes, no, you shall not pass. But we'll come back to you with the interesting shots. We'll do all of the little daggers off camera.
Yeah.
So, las cannons, las talon, going into the Blight Lords. We're going to roll all at the same time because at the end of the day, strength, AP, all works out in the wash.
Yes.
So it's forced to hit because you're buggered.
Yes, I'm on my middle bracket.
Yes, that's the word.
That's 3 hits.
Nice. And it is 3s to wound.
2 wounds.
And these are AP minus, doesn't matter. I've got a 4 gimbal save. And I fail 1.
It's 2d6.
It's D6 damage.
Yes.
Because 1 goes through, so D6 damage. So that kills a Blight Lord Terminator. Because it drops down to 3 damage. You only have 2 left. He's dead.
Oh, is that right?
So we'll do all of just the small arms
Yeah.
off camera. Wow, I forget how many guns are on this thing. But other than what was taken out with the heavy fire, nothing happened with the small fire, which is why we saved you from all of that.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to fire?
Me manager.
Yes. Well, your LT can fire.
Me dice rolls.
Your LT can
Yes,
fire. I don't know who you can see.
You can see them.
They're in combat. Oh, you can see them.
You can
Yeah.
see.
We'll quickly chuck them at you.
Yeah, that's 3.
You may as well throw the dice at them.
Yeah, do more. Oh,
That's -1 to hit because of Miasma Pestilence, so you're hitting on 3s.
so a 3, so that's all 3 hits because it's an auto bowler.
That's 2.
That's a 4. That's a 6.
Oh yeah, damn it. Sneaky. 5s.
5. 1.
So it's -1 now, isn't it? Because
Yes.
you're in tactical. Takes to the wound. It takes another wound. I'll sort that out in a second.
Yeah, that's me done.
Do you want to charge?
I'm going to charge.
Are they going in with your aggressors?
I am, yes.
Now,
Overwatch?
no.
No?
I only have 1 CP. I cannot over. Oh, I can overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch is
But
one CP.
I'm going to save it for something more fun than that.
So, I need.
Here we go, double 1. That is not a double 1. Right, we'll come back when we've piled in. So I didn't spend my last CP to Overwatch because I'm not scared of aggressors. I'm not scared of them. I'm a little bit scared of them. So it's forced to hit because it's unwieldy. -1 because of Miasma Pestilence. Obviously it doesn't stack, so it's still just forced to hit. And all of these attacks hitting on 4s. And you're outside your reroll 1's range as well. Which is good for me. And that was a terrible roll. What was that?
Can we have a do-over on that?
Is that only 1 hit?
Yeah?
I don't really know what to say. I do feel like deleting this bit of footage and making it do it again, but it's too funny. Everyone needs to see how horrendous that was. And you wounded on a 3. There you go, you wounded at least. And it's minus a gazillion. And it is a 4-up save.
Yeah, you get 4 yeah.
There you go. Oh, you saved it. Oh, my stomach's rumbling.
Can I cry now?
Yes.
I
So,
can't believe that.
so do you know what happens next?
Yeah, you hit back.
I do. I'll pile in and get some dice ready. I forget I'm out in public sometimes. I really do. After lockdown, I think I'm just at the house all the time. I've gone a little bit mad.
Right.
So I'm going to start with the flail because it's cool.
Yeah.
So you get 6 hits with the flail.
Yes.
He's hitting on 2s because of the Tallyman went better. But I'm not rerolling 1s because I stupidly left out of position. They are strength 6, you are toughness 4. So I'm wounding you on 3s, rerolling 1s because there's a plague weapon. 3 wounds at -2, they do 2 damage each.
3 wounds at -2.
Yes.
So that's 3 5-ups.
So that's
Made 1.
4 wounds, that's 1 guy dead.
1 guy dead.
So I do need to roll onto the dice. So I've got lots of other. Everybody else has got axes because axes were great in 8th, but now I think that swords might be better for the higher AP.
Yes.
Because of the reducing toughness. We'll see. So 2s.
Everything really, isn't it?
3 misses. So these.
You don't play roll 1s with them?
No, because I'm outside of range.
Oh, you're outside of range of that.
So what these are strength plus 2. So
Yeah.
I'm base strength 6 and your toughness 4 still. So they're still running on 3s. They are plague weapons and reroll on 1s. That was a hit.
Yeah, it was a hit.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 at -2.
13. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. -2, so
-2.
5s.
Yep. Oh, I think they're dead.
I think
There's only
they're
one guy
dead.
left, isn't there? Was it 2 guys?
2 guys. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You're dead. Don't come at me with them against Terminators. Don't do it.
Hey.
So I think now it's my turn to hit you.
Yeah,
over
my
here.
turn. Yeah, your turn.
So pause it while I get some dice. Because we don't need to see your disgrace. Nobody needs to see your disgrace.
Well,
Exactly. So this amount of dice from 3 guys.
Yes.
This is my Blightlord Terminators doing their side attacks into your Marines.
Yes.
So he's hitting on 2s. But I'm not rerolling 1s because I'm so out of place with everything. Nothing is in cohesion with each other. And then they are strength 6. I don't know. The strength 5. The toughness 3. So I'm winning on 3s, rerolling 1s because they're playing.
3 weapons. Yes.
Misses. Oh, there's a 1 I didn't read. No. That hits. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 wounds at only -1.
-15 was it -1?
Yep.
You think that makes a difference to my rolling, like?
Not the way it's been going, no. But there's 10 wounds to get through.
No. I'll just put these in the cup. Oh, I wish that was ice going in there with Jack Daniels.
Oh, it's school day. That's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
School day tomorrow. That's what it means.
I don't work.
But go to school. So 4 ups. That's not a bad roll. They will survive.
So that's 1 dead. 1 dead. 2 each.
1 damage each.
1 dead. 4 ups.
Yeah.
2 dead. 3 dead. 3 dead.
3 dead. That's fine. I'll take that. That's fine. Well, I have to take that. That's what happened. And then you get to hit me back. So you know this.
3 dead for coherency.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Which I've just remembered about.
So you get to hit me back now, assuming you're going to go for my blood drawn though.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. So that is
5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Yeah, 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Because your Sargenti is there.
Yeah. Shift them out of the way so we don't get confused, which is easily done at the moment.
I don't know what it's like to be not confused.
Yeah. So 8 on 3s.
3s and 5s. Good roll.
1 drop 1. 5s.
That wasn't a good roll.
That wasn't a good roll.
wasn't a good roll. So what happens next is my blood drawn gets to hit you.
Yeah, yes, your blood drawn. That one, blood drawn. Fetid.
He certainly is. He's been playing with the Tyranids. 3s. No re-rolls. It's weird not getting Death to False Emperor. It's definitely weird. It's a rule that took me a year and a half to remember. Constantly playing Death Guard, and then they took it out. 2s to wound. Rerolling 1s. Oh. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 at -2. 2 damage each. So you fail 2 of these, you're dead.
Oh, I want to fill all of them.
I'm okay with that.
I'm
And in fact, I'll let you save all but 2. No, the -2 you did. That was a good roll. No, but look, unfortunately you failed 3 of them, so you can't save me with the CP.
Can I?
Because it's flat 2 damage, you see.
For 2 damage.
Yeah,
So
and you failed 3, so they're dead.
they're dead.
They are dead.
They are dead.
Dead, all kinds of dead.
So that is the end of Imperial Fist's turn 2.
Yes, that was your turn, wasn't it?
Yes, that was my turn.
That's horrible when you do that.
No, it's not. It's just a laugh.
You're right, it's not.
Right, we're back after commanded movement. 4, Death Guard turn 3. Movement over.
Yep.
For these nasty lads.
Blight Lords have pushed up to deal with that weak thing there. We popped across here because I want that objective and I want you off it, so I think those combined should be able to do that.
And these have moved up
Yeah,
to
we've
get.
decided to munch under that. I think I'm going to try and table him this turn.
Yes, and he's got your captain.
Yes.
He's gone after my captain. As you
Yes.
can see, my captain's pointing at him and giving him the finger.
He's not. It's not what he's doing. It's not what he's doing.
You know, he's going, please don't.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to try and take you off the board this turn.
Your officers have moved round.
Well, I've got enemy cannons coming into that dreadnought, and if else fails, I've got a decent charge with my Lord of Contagion, who actually isn't bad in combat.
Yes.
So that's that. So psychic phase first. I'm going to smite your dreadnought
Oh, look, I can't deny. That goes off
on a super smite.
on a suit.
So that's
So
D6.
3.
That'll do. I'll take it.
So I'll just put a counter on
Yeah.
them.
And then the next thing I'm going to do is
You're casting something on these, you said.
I'm going to cast Curse of the Leper on them.
So that's
So it goes over a 6.
yes. That goes off.
So what it is, I roll a dice up to how many are in the unit?
5.
So I have to exceed your toughness.
Right.
If you exceed your toughness, you take a mortal wound.
Right.
2 seconds. I
I
don't know if it's 7 dice or it's.
I thought you said 7 because
it's
it's nervous
one.
number, isn't
I
it?
think it's 1 for each in the unit. Roll 7 dice.
Oh, yeah.
So any 4 ups is a mortal wound. So that's 3 mortal wounds on those guys there.
So that's 1 dead and 1 on 1 mount.
Yeah. Which ties nicely with the Nurgle discipline. I think if you bring demons, you can get them down another 1 as well. There's a psychic spell that reduces their toughness, so you could make them toughness 2.
Wow.
So I know. And
They're
then
not space marines.
yeah, exactly. I think Grots are going to toughness 3 in the new codex.
Yeah.
My Grot army for the win.
I thought I should bring them, but
I can bring them. They're just ridiculous. They're stupid, but they're a lot of fun.
yes.
But to be fair though, did well against them.
They held their own for 2 turns and then they absolutely crumbled. Which is how that army works. Like if I'm getting into turn 2, I'm doing right. Turn 3 is just a game over at turn 3.
You mean like this one?
So actually, Pestilential Fallout, he takes another mortal wound because the first cast was an 11. So anything over a 7, closer than any model within 12 inches, takes a mortal wound.
Oh.
So he actually took 4 wounds there.
Yes, you did that mark is on 4, so we know how many he's on.
Nice. That is my psychic phase. Shooting phase.
What's that? You've just give up? Good give.
If you hadn't called my D6 cocked, I would have took a draw.
Yeah, I'll give over. It was cooked and you know it.
So he's on 3 wounds. So
Yes.
flame is into that just because
Just cast the can.
it's there. For 3 flamers.
Yes.
Wound on 6s.
Yes.
Yep, that was good. 3d6 flamers into them.
3d6, go on then.
Probably 3 shots.
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are wounding you
Wounding me on
4s because your toughness 3.
Yes.
That's so good that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounds in a Space Marine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 wounds on the Space Marines with strength 3 weapons. No AP though. 6 wounds.
6 wounds. We're looking for 3s.
That's good. That was a good roll. 1
dice.
I'll take it.
Has you 2 each or what?
Was it 2 each? Yeah.
No, is it 1 damage each?
Oh yeah, it's only little tiny little flamers. Yeah.
Oh, I should put. I'll try them in there.
Oh yeah, they're pretty rubbish.
So I'll put him on there on 1 wound.
Yep, and now my Blight Lords are going to pump everything into those intercessors.
Oh, aye.
You heard me. So Blight Launcher first.
Yes, for
Hitting on 3s now because I couldn't give them that thing because I'm rubbish and out of position.
yeah.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5.
Yes. Oh, yeah, 5.
So
Yeah.
combi bolters hitting on 3s.
3s. Top one there. That 2 was didn't pick it up.
So take out the misses.
You're not really rolling 1s there because they're not.
No, because I'm a rubbish player and
Yeah.
cannot keep inside my own auras. And these are wounding on 3s because you took us 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No AP.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 3 ups. 3 ups. What's the damage on them?
Just one.
Just one?
Just boulders.
So that's one dead,
Yeah.
3 ups, 2 dead, and 1 on 1 wound. That's
Cool.
basically the sergeant's on 1 wound and everybody else is dead.
Oh, I didn't realise there was only that few there. Oh, well, that makes my life easier. Right, moving on to my actual firepower.
Yeah.
This guy is just going to pump everything into your dreadnought.
I think they're dreadnought.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second.
That's just how we do it.
Right, so you're going to shoot
Everything into him.
everything.
Entropy cannons first, on
Yes.
3s. Both hit. So he is now toughness 6, doesn't matter, so 3s. Rerolling the 1s because it's a plague weapon.
Oh!
Mortar, D6 shots for 1 shot. This is not going well. Hits. Wounds on a 3. Yay, -2.
No.
D3 damage. So 3 goes down to 2. For
2.
your duty eternal.
2, so that's another 2. He's on 10, he's on 9, so that makes 7.
So, and then you've got the slugger even, so 3s. Even all them didn't hit. And then 5, so strength 5. 1 at -1. Put the wound down.
So that's 6 wounds.
Chip, 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 and away. And then what I'll do is I'll just rinse and repeat.
Okay.
So entropies. 1 hit. 3s. Rerolling 1s. That's -4. You get no save. It's D3 plus 2 because of duty eternal.
Yeah.
So that's 4 wounds taken.
4 wounds?
Yep.
So 2 wounds.
Perfect. And then we have a mortar.
Yes, for 5.
That's great. I like this one. On 3s again. Yep. And then 3s again. Rerolling 1s. So that is just 2 wounds, -2.
2 wounds at -2. 1.
So I need a 5 or a 6 to kill you.
Yes.
That's 2 damage down to 1 damage, but you're on 1 wound remaining.
1 wound remaining.
Ow. And I've got no guns left.
Oh dear.
Charge phase.
Yes.
My Blightlord Terminators are
That's these fellas.
going to do a multi-charge into your...
You haven't shot him, mind. He's captain here.
He's not a captain, he's just the leader. He's the champion.
Right, sorry. Yeah.
So he fights. So they're going to declare multi-charge into both of those 2 units.
Yes. How many CP have I got left?
You have 6.
You've got 6 CP.
Yeah.
I'd save it for your dread.
That's what I was just thinking that, like.
So they're charged
They're in.
all day, every day. I'll move them in a second.
I'll do them now if you want.
Okay.
'Cause
Well, I'd just like... yeah, put 2 against him. We'll have to sort out coherency. I'll come round and sort out coherency in a bit and figure out who can hit who where.
Yeah.
This boy...
That boy. What?
I forgot about your lieutenant.
Yes.
I've got to go round, I can't go over.
Yes. You want at least a 10.
Well, he's going to have to survive for another day. Although, actually, no, I think
He's
just going to charge into those guys.
Yes.
So, do you want to Overwatch? Or
Yes, because
right,
I
we've
forgot
got 3
about
wounds,
that.
yeah. 1 CP down.
I'll just be back in a second and get some dice. Right, so I'm playing Overwatch.
6s.
6s. 1 6.
Got 2 hits then.
Just so that's 2 hits. Whoopsie bugger. We're on 4s,
5s.
5s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP -1.
-1.
4 ups. Oh, so you can't kill him, that's okay. Whoa, just as well you can't kill him. Ow. That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. But he makes his charge.
So he's in anyway.
He gets in. And then my Death Shroud are going to declare the LT and that squad.
Right.
So they can still get in on a 6.
We'll do that in a minute.
And
So,
then
come
next
on.
charge, these guys are going to charge into that.
Yes.
I'll CP that. Actually, I don't.
Yeah.
They still make it in.
We still make it in.
Yeah. And my Poxwalkers are charging your Dreadnought. Oh, you can't spend. You've done your Overwatch, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I could.
Oh, well, my Lord of Contagion is going to do
I've only got 1 wound on that, so
Now I'll CP that. Thank you, that's enough.
This fella?
Yeah, that's him, he's going in yet. That's it. I think you can take him.
If you charge him, I would have charged him because it would have been funny to see them kill him. Would have made me laugh.
Oh, they'll charge in. They'll get him as well. I'll move them enough to say, and I think that's all of my charges.
Right, right back after everything's been moved and what have you.
Yep.
Right,
For the embarrassment of it, you are going to be brought down by poxwalkers.
yes, so these poxwalkers here are going to try and kill this,
So it's 2 attacks each.
the big brother, yes.
They're hitting on 4s now, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Reroll the 1s because of the...
Because the toughness is behind them.
So, reroll the 1s. There we go. So that's a lot of misses.
Still,
But the good thing is...
my dice roll has been crap, so you will destroy. You know what I mean?
They're strength 3, but you're actually toughness 6. So I still win on 6s.
Yeah.
Go on. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 up saves. Well, that was rude.
Yeah, it was rude, wasn't it?
So are you interrupting over there, are you?
Yes, I'm going to interrupt with my 5 guys.
Into my plague drone.
Plague drone, we're back after some dice. So I've paid 1 CP, is it 1 CP? 2 CP to interrupt him to try and kill this fetid bloater drone. So hit on 3s.
Yep.
That's not bad, that.
It's not bad at all. I mean, I have no idea with those yellow dice, but I do know that's a 1.
1, yeah.
I've learned that's a 1.
So
And then for 5 wound.
5 to wound. Two.
No AP on this.
No
is there?
AP.
2 3 up saves.
Oh, you. Oh dear.
All day. Well, not many days. To be honest, not many days.
I was talking this to Sean the other day. Everybody who comes at dice roll is fantastic. Apart from me. It's my table.
Can I play now?
Yes, you can have a swing
A
now.
lot of contagion.
On to this dreadnought.
So he's going to still stick with his sweeping style, sweeping attack, which is 15 attacks with his
15.
from one guy.
Wow. That's
Because
good.
his relic, with his sweeping attack, you normally get 2 attacks per attack, but because he's got the ferryman's scythe, he gets 3 attacks per attack, so he's got 15 attacks.
It's a beautiful model.
And also, with his contagion, he also 6s explode.
Cool.
So he's got imperial fist, bolt gun, scythe.
Yeah.
Hey,
2 6s.
2 6s, but the 1s still fail because he's not core, so they are the 2 6s. There you go.
Yeah.
Damn it, there's loads of them. So this is only strength 6,
Only.
but you are toughness 6.
I am.
So these are 4s to wound.
Yes, they are.
This is a plague weapon.
Yes, so you do reroll the ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 at. It's only -1, but
Two,
statistics
4, 6,
say
7.
rolling 7, 6, 3, 3 ups is not going to work for you.
Of course it doesn't.
No.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's he's really dead.
Does he blow up?
Don't care.
No.
I'm okay if he did. Right, so shall we move on then?
If we must.
I guess we will. We'll move over to my death shroud over here.
Yes.
I'm having a lovely time.
I'm having a fantastic game. It's just my rerolls are
So,
abysmal.
how many wounds has that thing got left?
I've got 6.
So I get
So I'll have a look.
because we bracketed, remember?
Yes, that's right. Yes, yes. He's on
So
6.
I'm going to do the cleaving attack with this.
Right.
So yes, the cleaving attack. So I only get 1 attack each, and I also subtract 1 from the hit rolls. So I'm hitting you on 3s. But they are strength 8 and your toughness 7. Oh, that was horrible.
Are they plague weapons?
Oh, it doesn't matter. So these are now hitting on 3s, reroll on 1s. Wound on 3s, reroll on 1s. 3 wounds at -3.
6s. What's the chance of that? No.
And they are 2 damage
Damage
each.
each.
That's 6 wounds. Does he blow up?
No.
I did that for you.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. We'll do the drones. The drone.
The drone, that's been toughest SOB to kill.
It has. I did not expect that to still be there.
Neither did I. But then again, my rolls have been...
Those drones are like throwaway rockets. Like you just set them off and don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So he's still hit on 3s because he doesn't bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't good though. These are obviously India Space Marines.
Yes.
Wow. They are strength 6, toughness 3, so they win on 2s, reroll on 1s. So that is 4 at -2.
4 -2, so 4 5 ups. 1.
That's 3 dead, because they're 2 damage each.
Are they?
Yes.
So
They are really good Space Marine
3
killers.
dead?
Yep, 3 dead. That is what they're for. They are Space Marine killers. So what I'll do is I'll pile in with my Death
Just
Shroud.
into-
There you go. So what I'm going to do...
he was going for the LT, remember?
He was, but I don't know if he still is.
Okay. You need to try and get rid of all the Marines.
The champion's going to go into the LT, and the other 2 are going to go into the 2 Marines.
Would you want to do champion first then? Or...
Yeah, sure thing. He gets 10 attacks. Because he's going to do a sweeping attack.
Right.
10 attacks hitting on 2s. And it is strength. He's strength 5. So he's strength 5, got toughness 3, so he's winning on 3s, reroll on 1s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds, only -1. So 4 up saves. That was a good roll. So you take 3 wounds.
Take 3 wounds, so he's on 1 wound.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 6. And these are then into your Space Marines. I should have put 2 guys into the LT because I think this is now overkill. I can't table yet, if that's any consolation. 1 misses, 2 misses. And these also hit the one you on 3s, reroll on 1s.
There's a 1 there.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 at -1.
12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 at -1.
Yep.
So 12 folks. He's dead. They're both dead.
It was a good roll. It was a valiant effort.
It was a valiant effort, but we're still shite.
Then we'll move on to my Blightlord Terminators.
That's these ones here.
Yep, so the Flail of Contagion is in range of your Warlord, isn't he?
Which one's the flare? This one?
The
Is
one
that,
that's...
that one?
That's the fella.
Yes, he's...
So I need to come down that side. Pause it a second so we can see who's fighting.
Right, this is...
So I'll do the Flail into your Captain first,
I'm
because
afraid-
I'd like the Marine to see his Captain fall before he dies.
That's not very
Just
enough.
feels like the kind of thing I should do.
Yeah.
So Flail first, hitting on 3s, because I couldn't give them the +1 to hit. These are strength 6, so I'm winning on 3 because you're toughness 3.
Yes.
And I'm re-rolling 1s because it's a play
Okay,
weapon.
weapon.
So that is 4
Did
at
the
minus...
sixes not do anything?
No, they are 4 at -2.
4 -2.
4 have been vulnerable saves. That's 4 damage taken so far,
Yes.
because they're 2 damage each.
So that's 4. I put a 4 next to him. He's got 4 wounds.
And then I've got my axes.
Yeah, hexes, yes.
These are also 3s. And these are also strength 6, toughness 3, so they're winning on 2s, and they're rolling 1s because they are plague weapons also. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at -2. So 9 4-up saves again. So these are only 1 damage each.
6.
4-ups. For the Emperor, ooh, that was a good roll, you know.
Well, that's
In
the
fact, that
best.
was an incredible roll.
That's the best roll I've had.
But it still takes 6 wounds and he's dead.
He's dead anyway. Well, say that's the best.
That
roll.
was a really, I thought he might have survived that, but he is dead. And then lastly, I've got these attacks into your little Space Marine here.
He's only got 1 wound, remember, so...
So 3s and 2s. Rerolling the 1s. That is 2, 3, 4 at -2.
4 -2.
You can do it. 4 5-ups, here we go. No, every day. Oh, he's dead.
No, it is dead.
Oh, he's dead.
So,
So you've got your Lieutenant left on the board.
I have, that's it.
Would you like to fight back?
Of course I'm going to fight back.
Yay, absolutely.
Of course I'm going to fight back. Wait a minute. Right. He's going to be hitting on...
This is the rule of the game. This is to win the game. It's not really.
Not really.
He hits every time.
Yes.
But you are looking for
Oh,
force
five.
to wound.
Force.
He's saying 5 plus 1 for his power sword.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't have one, does he? Does he have a power sword? Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, he
He's
doesn't.
looking for 5 to wound.
So 4.
There's no AP on that either, is there?
No.
They laugh at you.
Of course they do.
No, they don't, because they don't say a word.
Yeah.
They go,
Ian, thank you
game.
very much.
good game.
Right, that is how not to play Imperial Fists.
It's also not really how to play Death Guard.
It's,
Yeah.
Right,
But what we're going to do now is off camera, we're going to have a game against Death Guard versus Custodians.
yes.
But not on camera, so.
So thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
And don't be a dick. See you later. Bye.